No, my mom buy for me as a shirt.
Pretty cool. You like dinosaurs, right?
No,
Yeah, me.
almost, almost not
In my
really.
hometown, Chicago, there's a famous T-Rex called Lucy. She's one of the best T-Rex dinosaurs ever found. And they put her in the Chicago museum called the Natural History Museum, I think. And it's really cool. Do you know, Kevin, I thought dinosaur bones were supposed to be really hard. They're actually really soft and they can be damaged easily. So they have to be really careful.
I already have a crocodile over here.
You have a crocodile? Let me see your crocodile. Is it a real one? Ah, Kevin has a real crocodile in his hand.
A fake small one. Fake small one.
Hey, Kevin, did you ever hear the New York crocodile story? They said that New York people would go to Florida and get a baby crocodile on their winter vacation. You know that story?
Yeah, but I only watched a movie that I can see the biggest crocodile in the world.
Yeah. Where is it?
It's like in Asia, Asia, but it's somewhere else.
Yeah, isn't it in Myanmar or Thailand? They had the huge crocodile. He was so big, and he was following some girl home from school because she goes to school in a canoe. And so the village people trapped it, and they couldn't believe how big he was, right?
And some people even trap, even let us catch a crocodile.
Yeah, he's difficult to catch. That crocodile was so big and
powerful. He catch one, but the village in there is like and they want to get back the crocodile, but usually he got another one, and it's a pond monster. It's in the spawn.
Okay, very interesting. Hey, let's see, who do we have now? We have Miss Susu join. Hey, Susu, and the attack of, what is the attack of Susu? Is it the attack of the cheese pizzas or just the cheese?
Every kind of cheese. Brendan.
Hey, Susu, how are you?
I am very good. What about you?
I'm pretty good. I have a sore throat. It's all red, so I'm taking some medicine, Susu. So my energy is... My energy's down a little bit. So, you guys can do some writing for me. We'll have a quiet writing time so I don't have to speak so much, right? That would be fine. Let's see. We have Dee. Are you there, Dee? Thank you for your nice story, Dee, with the beautiful rose. I just read it. And Dee has a cup of coffee, too.
Yes.
Dee, do you say your name Dee or D? How do you say it?
Dee.
Dee, yeah, that's a beautiful flower. Thanks for it, Dee. I like that beautiful flower. You did a nice job on your writing. I'll take a peek. I'll take a look at it later. You're welcome. Nice work. Okay. Gia 2 Trin, are you there? Gia 2 with the cat, whose real name...
Yes, I'm here.
What name do you use, Gia 2? You have an English name, right?
Wait, I changed my name.
Okay, here we go. I think we have like 2 Ellises in one class. So we have Ellis number 1 and Ellis number 2. Oh, you're Elsa. You're Elsa. Hey, Elsa. Thank you for your nice writing.
Thank you, teacher.
Hey, we have Ellis is eating her dinner here. Hey, Ellis, what's for dinner?
No, I'm actually eating ice cream.
Oh, ice cream. What flavor ice cream? Yeah, I noticed you guys all have your so you're eating ice cream soup, Ellis. You guys all have your mosquito nets up. So did the mosquitoes start coming out in summer in Vietnam?
My house has a lot. Sometimes my hen has 6
Yeah, you get them there. Yeah. Do you, when do they start, Kevin? Do they start in April or May, or all year long?
They start in March.
March, okay, yeah. In Taiwan, they stopped in January and February, but yeah, they started in March again. So I had to get a mosquito machine that's made in Japan. Do you know those mosquito machines?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to do a share screen for you guys because you guys have to see this Japanese mosquito machine.
It's like nets.
It's called Mito, M-I-T-O, and it stops mosquitoes mostly. So we'll call it Japanese anti-mosquito machine, and the big maker is Nito.
Nito.
Yeah, Nito, Nito. These are mosquito traps. We don't want these. We want the electric ones. Anti-mosquito. Electric machine, you guys, is what we want by Nito. Where is it?
Even sometimes I saw it even have a mouth. If we can
Yeah. These aren't the machines, you guys. This is terrible. I'm trying to find my Nito electric machine from Japan. How about this one? Okay, I'll show you guys this one if everyone is coming. This one you plug into your electric wall. I use this one in Taiwan. It was pretty good. You put it in the electric, and then all of this chemical becomes smoke, and it stops the mosquitoes. Hey, Tony, how are you?
I'm fine, but I don't think that the mosquito machine work.
Really? Did you try it in your
Yes,
house?
I tried once, but
Yeah.
didn't work.
Oh,
The
no,
mosquito even come in more.
Oh no, they liked it too much. All right. The Americans use this one, the bug zapper. Do you know this one's kind of evil, you guys? The insects, mosquitoes, flies, they love the blue light and they come to it because they think it's magic. And then the electric goes, "Ink, ink, ink." So my friend used to put this outside his house and we're like,
I know. This like when the mosquito inside of there and they like the electric get out and they are like
it's called bug zapper, zap, 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 because you know the sound of ZAP, 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 zap. So
and
we're
there
trying
were teacher and there plant who eat bug.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who eats the bugs because they just fall to the bottom, Kevin. I don't know if some like snake or spider.
No. It's a plant, not an animal.
Which, by the way, I like spiders. I think they kill the mosquitoes. I think they're pretty cool, just as long as they don't bite me when I'm sleeping, you know?
Yeah, but the plants are better than the spider who caught the mosquito.
Oh, okay. Hey, there's Ellis. How are you, Ellis? Thank you for some nice writing. That's Ellis 12.
And Venus like
Nice, Ellis. Great work. Oh, no, you're Ellis 10. I'm sorry, I confused. Are you Ellis 10 or Ellis 12?
Alice 10. Actually, I am 11.
Oh, okay. You just turned 11. Congratulations, Alice. You guys look a little bit alike. Alice 12 is in the Sunday class. I think you were in the debate with her before. And then we have Jesse and Hannah and Tram and someone on an iPhone, and Timmy just joined us. Hey, Timmy, are you there? Timmy, are you getting ready? Timmy just joined. I wanted to ask Timmy's opinion of bug zappers that zap the bugs. All right. Hey, Tony, Timmy, we started the class talking about mosquitoes in Vietnam, and I asked the students if they use these bug zappers. Do you know the bug zapper, Timmy?
Yes, mister. It's very common in households right now.
Do you think it's kind of mean to zap the bugs?
I mean, it is a huge threat to our house.
Yeah.
And because it not only gives like malaria, but it's like statistically giving the main cause of most of the class cancels and absence, and our children are sick. And because we're in an urban area, this is very dangerous if we keep on letting the mosquitoes live.
Oh my gosh, so your classes will be canceled if kids get like bad sickness from mosquitoes?
Yes, mister, because malaria is dangerous.
Malaria and dengue too, right?
Yes, mister.
Yeah. Hey, Timmy, did you hear the dengue story in Tokyo about 10 years ago?
Yes, mister. It is very popular and is sort of still known by this day.
Yeah, some Japanese people went to Vietnam for a vacation. They came back and they had dengue in their blood, and the local mosquitoes drank their blood and passed it to other people. And the Japanese government was really worried about dengue fever coming to Japan. So they got these fogging machines, you know, and they had all these Japanese workers fogging all the parks in Tokyo and Osaka.
It's like the machine who got the fire out.
Kevin, would you like a machine like this? You have to put it on your back, and these are filled with 2 chemicals, 3 chemicals. I don't know if this is safe, so you have to use a protection mask.
I know, sometimes I watch a video, it's have this.
Look at how many bugs this thing has caught, though, you guys. I think it works really well. This one uses USB on your computer. That's pretty cool. This one's a
That's
power
right.
one, man. You could put this one in your building in Vietnam in the entranceway.
I know the mosquito go in here and it's transport there, and when they die, it came to here.
Kevin or Timmy, do you guys have these ones, these real power ones in Vietnam?
No.
We use coils, not but
Oh yeah, the
in
coils.
but only they use it in agriculture.
Yeah, we use that. Those are made where all over Asia, China, Taiwan, Korea, they all make their own mosquito coils, right? Here we'll get a picture of that. Here they are. Yeah, look at all the different makers, because I found these in Taiwan and they have different names. So do you guys mostly use these?
No.
I
No?
saw those in my school, and I
Okay.
saw those on pictures that my teacher searched it,
Yeah.
and it was quite dangerous.
Spooky, do you like the smell of them though? I really love the smell, I have to say. The smell
I've
always
never-
reminds me
I have
of,
never even used them.
in Indonesia and Malaysia, they use these in the guest houses, and I love that smell because it makes me think of nice memories. Tony, did you use these kinds of mosquito coils in your house?
Yes, I use them and they smell
Yes.
very badly.
See, some people really don't like the smell, but for these, they always bring back nice memories of being in Bali Island, you know?
And I don't use the mosquito zapper, but we did use a mosquito net. Wow,
Oh,
that was so good. The sound
Yeah.
so nice to hear.
Those mosquito coils, they burnt my teacher's blankets.
Oh, no. See, I asked about mosquitoes because Ellis has a mosquito net around her bed, Tony. Do you see it in the picture? Ellis is eating her soup ice cream. Hey, Ellis, what flavor is the soup ice cream?
Well, it's actually strawberry,
Oh, because Susu told me it was
Coconut
cheese
and,
flavored.
avocado.
Oh, avocado's good. Susu said you had cheese flavored ice cream. Is that right, Susu?
No, I am.
It's
Just
Brendan Teacher's
cheese.
joke, Susu. All right.
No, I'm
right.
not that.
I want you guys to read stories here because you did a great job on these stories. I picked two. I picked Ellis 10. Are you still there? Miss
Yeah,
Ellis 10.
Still
Okay.
here.
Ellis, I'm going to share this one with you. And Spooky, you guys can read too because you guys did a really nice job with this. I really like everyone did a great job, but I can only pick two. So I picked two of the longer stories for tonight. And here we go.
Yeah.
Ellis, called In the Kitchen from Ellis in Ho Chi Minh City. Want to read? Okay. In the Kitchen, Ellis. Are you there, Ellis? It was a busy day.
Can
Oh,
I
no.
read it?
Yeah, wait, what happened to Ellis? She disappeared. This is terrible.
I'm reading. I have a sore throat today.
Oh, you do? Can someone else read it for you, Alice? Because I have that same sore throat. How about Susu? Because you want a girl's voice. Susu, is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Susu will read Ellis's work. Thanks, Alice.
In the kitchen. It was a busy day. I worked in the kitchen with my dad, my mom, and my little brother all day to prepare a huge meal for a relative's visits. I saw carrots, radishes, potatoes, and more vegetables.
Yeah.
There are meat, pork, fish, and chicken meat too.
Mhm.
My little brother began to peel the vegetables cover, and I can see the inside, which was very smooth and light-colored than outside. I began chopping, frying, boiling, and roasting the meat. The smell was very diverse.
Mm.
There was the smell of grilled fish, spicy roasted chicken, fried meat, and the special smell of a pot with boiling vegetables. The vegetables might not taste nice to some people, but the boiled water was a wonderful way to cook the vegetables when we add a whole lemon juice into it. The sounds were very identical. Our
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah, we need an in there. Sorry, Susu. In our kitchen. Okay.
there was the sound of knives clattering,
Yeah.
bubbles popping from the frying pan, and the whirring
Yeah.
of the microwave.
Yeah.
I listened more closely, and I could hear the popping of the bubbles in the boiling pot. The sounds was very interesting, in my opinion. After I finished cooking the meals, I laid them on the dining table. At this moment, the smell was so delicious, so I helped myself with a teeny bit of meat.
Mhm.
It was very delicious. Then I tried a bit of every meal, and I couldn't believe how delicious it was. That was a secret though, because there was a rule in my house that there are no touching or eating the guest food. There was a hot air that surrounded the meal with a sweet and delicious air.
Mm.
I could feel the warmth from the kitchen lid. Then my relatives came and we started the relative meeting. The meal was delicious, and that was worth the whole day in the hot kitchen.
Nice reading, Susu. Nice work, Susu. You're a wonderful reader. Hey, Ellis, great stuff because you put all the senses. You have the touch of the hot kitchen, you have the smells, you have the taste, you have things that you are seeing, popping bubbles. So you covered all 5 of the senses. So that's really cool, Ellis. I think you did a wonderful job. Congratulations on that. Nice writing, Ellis. Hey, Mr. Spooky, I chose you next. Do you know why? Because Spooky, you are a funny writer. I really enjoy reading Spooky. I really enjoy reading your work because you always have these like humorous elements in your work. So let me get Mr. Spooky. Are you ready, Spooky? You're gonna have to read for us.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Spooky. Here we go. Here's Spooky, everybody. What happened today? Are you ready? Oh, Spooky, your microphone just went off. Spooky, you have to.
Why this so fun?
Okay, here we go, Spooky.
What happened today was a busy day because the STEM competition about math, science, creativity, and robotics engineering. We must be wondering who the contestants were, but not just one person. It was a whole team of some people in a classroom computing for many rewards. First place gets a telescope, and what each group was working on was a small part of robotics, and some people create things by hand and design. We also haven't figured out where the competition was yet. But because of the word classroom, most people guess it's in the school. Others think it's somewhere else. But it's actually in my school. As I said, today was a busy day. When this happened, it took most of the day. It took 4 of the first periods, leaving on 1 period, and the entire afternoon was gone. The reason why everyone in the school is doing this is to see inventions, not to only save a small part of the world, but to show how creative they are too. How the teachers organized this event is that they started putting the inventions into the room one day before the event happens. The next morning, the day the event started, I saw stools everywhere for the students to sit. The annoying part is that they always use the basketball court and the sports stadium and the sports education area to do the events, and they can't even play any sports. After all, this was a rather busy and a fun day happening.
Yeah, and really nice. Here's Spooky. You put nor play. That's great. It means or, but it's a negative or becomes a nor. So Spooky, you're learning good English grammar. And again, this is really funny because you guys, I say Spooky's writing is funny because he says, the annoying part is that they always use the basketball court. It's so great, Spooky, because when I was 11 or 12, I would get annoyed by things they did at my primary school also, right? So I said, fun. Oh, Spooky, here's your note. Remember this one too. Spooky, go ahead and read your extra note. You have to turn on your microphone, Mr. Spooky, because this part I thought was.
Mr. This work not with the family.
I thought I turned on my microphone.
Oh, okay. Read this last part. This is what I thought was crazy funny. Go ahead. Fun.
Oh, I can't read it.
You can't read it. It says fun.
I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh, it was very hot in the room and no one could even play sports or learn in fun lessons. It doesn't mean fun to be exact.
It doesn't mean fun to be exact. I mean, it wasn't very fun. By the way, does everyone know these things? Kevin, do you know this STEM competition, the math, the science, creativity, robot engineering?
Not really.
Okay, maybe you'll learn about it in your primary school. My friend Rodney from the Philippines teaches this in Saudi Arabia. Spooky, he teaches the STEM because the Saudi Arabian guys are about 18 or 20 years old and they learned.
Teacher, I don't know what my friend has. He has a kind of a box that machine. Now he has two kind of, one from his school and one from his math school.
Hey, Nancy, you raised your hand. Do you have a question? I saw a sad face. Are you okay, Nancy?
No.
What happened? Nancy, what's going on? Nancy, where are you? Talk to us, Nancy. Nancy. Hello, Nancy. Are you okay?
Yes.
How are you? How are you today?
Great.
Great. What did you do today, Saturday?
Study.
What did you study?
In Vietnamese and math.
Hey, Nancy, do you like to read?
Yes.
Can you read for us today? I made today's lesson, and let me make sure I have it right. And you can read the first part of today's lesson. Let me just see. Spooky, great job on that. I'm just moving on to our main lesson for today. And this way Nancy can read today's lesson. It's kind of important. Okay, let me see. One moment, please. Right, are you guys still there?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't, where's my Zoom? I've got three things going on at once, you guys. One moment, I'm gonna put this basic internet down. Okay, Nancy's gonna read the first part of our lesson for today. And it's called Varying a Structure Story, a varied structure story. Okay, so Nancy, can you read this part here?
Yes. Lesson 8. Varying sense structure.
Yeah.
Some paragraphs might be well organized, but their senses need some change to make them more interesting. Here's an example of paragraph that has good organization, but is not very interesting for readers. Notice none of the sentences start right from the start with a subject. There is a where preposition in each one. These are underlined for you. It's okay or so right thing. But why only preparation to start?
Yeah, prepositions. So Hannah, you're there. How are you, Hannah? Thanks for the reading, Nancy. Hannah.
I'm fine.
Hannah, can you read this blue paragraph here for us?
Okay. In my grandma's house, there are many things to see. In the living room, pillows are piled high on Grandma's old sofa. On the wall, there are pictures of family relations that go back at least 90 years. In the kitchen, there are blue and white colored dishes she uses for when guests come to her house. Through the windows, we can see the neighbor's blue house.
Yeah, so Hannah, you can see in my grandmother's house, in the living room, on the wall, in the kitchen, through the windows. They just use these preposition in, on, in, through. It's kind of repeats too much of preposition, preposition, preposition. So Tony, can you read this part here? All the sentences. If Tony's there.
All the sentences start with where description that tells things where things are. How could these sentences be made more interesting? The writer could use sentences of different lengths, shorter or longer. The writer could use different color order, and the writer could begin with many sentences with the subject of the sentences. I'll put this in bold lettering so it's easy to see. Have a better reverse version of paragraph. See if it's more interesting in your opinion.
Yeah, nice, nice. So see if this is more interesting. Hey, D, are you still there? D with the beautiful flower. Hello, D.
Yes.
D, can you read this brown part here?
Okay. There are many things in my grandma's house. Pillows are hung high on her sofa. Pictures hung on the living room wall. The pictures show family relations from over 90 years. My mom is washing blue and white colors in the kitchen. She is very careful with the plate and bowl because these dishes are for special occasion. When guests come to my grandma's house, a nice blue house can be seen from the living room window. My grandma's good friend lived in that house.
Thank you, D, for nice reading. Hey, Ruyuko, are you there from Natrang Ruyoko? How are you?
Hello, teacher.
Ruyuko.
Teacher.
Oh no, you have a robot voice, Ruyoko. What happened?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's a strange buzz robot sound to your voice. It's kind of cool, actually.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I thought that was a noise of a blowing a balloon.
Yeah, it sounds like very Star Wars, Ryoko. It's kind of cool, though. Can
It's like it's here like a slow robot voice.
No robot voice. Ryoko, can you do your low robot voice for us one more time?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Ryoko. Did you see? I just wanted to ask you a question to see if your microphone is working okay. Ryoko, you are a secondary school, right? Student?
Yes.
So Ryoko, you know your subjects like pillows, pictures, start each thing. So the subject in your grammar, English grammar, and probably Vietnamese grammar, subject is what the sentence is about. Do you see all of these?
Yeah.
So the point I'm trying to make is that by starting with subjects, it's a stronger way to make the same story. Here it's all prepositions, prepositions, prepositions. This is okay for basic writing for maybe primary students who are just learning English, who are age 8 or 9 years old. But when you're about 10 or 11, you can start switching to starting with subjects, subjects, subjects. I've read Alice's work and Tony and Spooky. You guys already know how to do this. I know this. You guys already know how to start with the subject right away. Kevin, too, you give power to your writing that way. So it's pretty cool to see that. I'm kind of happy to see it. Elsa, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Elsa, can you read this paragraph?
Yes. Now we will do a little in-class writing, so you can enjoy some quiet time writing. You can use what you start with as your homework. So the idea is you will have your homework almost complete. Can you do something special for this homework? Can you read the homework in an audio file recording or even video and put the finished work in our Zalo space? But please make sure to also send your written paper so we can compare the two things.
Yeah, hey, thanks, Elsa. That was wonderful. Hey, Susu, can you read this next part here? It's all of this.
Look at these 4 pictures. Choose only one and write a description like the brown lettered paragraph above. That is a lot more interesting than the blue paragraph. Of course, you can start with a where sentence. There are many things to see in my grandma's house, but then mix it in a one sentence. The pictures show from over 90 years ago. Next, include a how sentence. She is careful with all the plates and bowls because these dishes are for special occasions when guests come to my grandma's house.
Yeah, so how is she's careful with them? When are people from 90 years ago? Where is these, all of this is in the grandmother's house. Hey, Rosie, are you there? Rosie, how are you? Where's Rosie? Tony raised his hand. Hey, Tony, what's going on?
Even my grandmother or my
Yeah.
very, very old grandmother,
Yeah.
she's very interesting, like collecting bowls and forks. She don't even let me touch her bowl.
Oh,
She
no.
said, "You're too small. You
It's
break
like-
it."
Are they expensive bowls?
No, they aren't, but they're very old bowls, like 50 years old.
Yeah, because some Japanese have tea bowls that are thousands of dollars. They're really expensive. So I'm always nervous if I touch that. And Tony, one time I even touched a samurai sword, and the man who owned the sword said, "Don't touch it. It's 500 years old." That was crazy. I didn't know it was 500 years old. And then I wondered if he killed someone with that sword. Hey, Tony, can you read this part here with the blue?
I believe that it's like 500 years old because those samurai swords existed thousands of years ago.
Yeah, and he wants to keep it a
All right.
secret. I can't tell you his name, but he doesn't want the Japanese government to take his sword away because it was his great, 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 great grandfather's, right? So it's a family secret. I shouldn't even be
It's,
telling you guys.
It was his item.
It's he if the
Teacher,
government finds out
teacher,
that-
my primary school lunch is super funny. Sometimes it get watermelon when we eat meat.
you cut a watermelon with a sword?
No, it's like usually watermelon piece, but when the time like Thursday in the week, they can be a meal of meat and watermelon.
Hey, you know, there's a game in Japan called Suika, means watermelon. Suika wadi. Do you guys know what Suika wadi is? Have you seen it on Draimon or anything? Suika wadi is you put a blindfold on and you get a wooden sword and you have to break a watermelon in front of you. Have you guys ever seen
Yeah,
it?
I know. I was.
You saw it,
Sometime I-
Kevin?
Yeah.
Was it in Draimon or something?
It's like bat or like bat playing baseball, and they go and they close their eyes, and the watermelon go ahead, and they going to use the bat, and they chop the watermelon.
You want to see it, you guys? Okay, so here it is. Here's the.
Yeah, I know. This one I know.
If you guys see,
Experience this.
So I played it once when I was 30 years old, you guys, and I made a big mistake. You're supposed to just hit it softly so all the kids can eat the watermelon. And I hit it so hard the watermelon exploded and all the Japanese children were screaming. It was a terrible mistake, but I still laughed because it was so funny. I thought it was like Star Wars, right? Look at, oh, here these little animals are playing it. But there it is. Look at it. That guy used a baseball bat. That's crazy. I wouldn't do that. That's too mean. But that's what you do. And here are the cats. And here adults even play it. And there it is. You're supposed to break it in two pieces, but I destroyed it, right? So
Sometimes I watch the video that they crack so hard is boom the watermelon everywhere.
yeah, they say it's bad luck. You should only crack it a little
Even
bit.
in their house.
Yeah.
Mr. Brandon,
Yes, Tony.
what if they use a samurai sword to play
I
this game?
know. You know, they used to practice on those, Tony. I mean, it's really terrible chopping heads off with that. It's just so terrible.
When someone play that game, you a samurai sword is going to boom all over your house.
And your brains will go, oh, it's gross, you guys. All right, listen. Hey, Spooky, can you read this one here?
Yes, of course. Which one?
The
The
blue part.
highlighted one?
Yeah,
Highlighted?
Good, good.
All right, here are your 4 pictures, and of course, pick one. And basic writing one, some students all describe 3 pictures that takes 3 paragraphs. Write one big paragraph, 7 to 8 sentences, like the one
Brown.
up above.
Yeah, the brown one. Do you guys remember that brown one up here? I did the sample one. This is about 8 sentences. I counted it and try to start with the subject. So our goal is try to start with the subject. And then in the subject, you can tell when. So let me ask you some questions. I need to pick some students. Ellis, 11. What do you see in this first picture?
I see a lot of students sitting in 3 long tables that connect
Yeah.
with each other. And there is a TV in the end of a room. And there are lunch boxes.
Yeah. And so what is this called? It's called
Lunchtime.
Yeah, and I chose the lunchroom because you guys are always talking about your school lunches. And when we do our debate class, we're going to ask about those lunchrooms again, because it seemed most of the students really didn't like their lunchroom amongst the primary students, right? Hey, Susan.
I heard the word lunch in the debate 3 times already.
Yeah, so you know, that's
Teacher,
why
I don't know why my school sometimes let me eat the fried fish, fried chicken.
So you guys, Spooky, the reason I chose this is because the debate students went crazy about their lunchroom. Most of the students hated it, right? So they're like, oh, it's remember that, Spooky? Lunchroom, ah. So I'm going to teach debate 1 this summer in June next week. And I'm going to start with that lunchroom as a topic, Spooky. So, you know, take debate number 3 so you don't have to do that one again. Hey, Susu, look at the lunches they're eating here. What do you see? Can you tell me? Do you see any cheese?
Yes, I see everybody is holding a cheesecake.
Oh,
And
really?
was cheesecake, even people.
Not really.
And Susan, are they banging on the table? Cheese, more cheese, right?
Yeah. They are banging and they are talking about cheese.
Teacher, my friend, sometimes my friends say America is so lucky because they can choose their food.
Yeah, but Kevin, do you think that some of the kids are a little bit fat?
Yeah, very fast.
Like maybe
Even-
Vietnam fish, vegetables, and rice are better. I mean,
And sometimes my class have one person who like 40 or 45 kilograms.
see, because I mean, look, this girl has French fries and ketchup for her lunch, and I don't know, she's a little fat. I shouldn't say it, but it's kind of true. All right, this one's for the boys. Who loves computer games in this class? Do you guys love? Hey, Tony, what do you think? Spooky, can you read this one, Spooky?
Very bad.
Okay, Spooky, read that one.
Which one? The
Number 2.
alternate computer playing room for some rich kid.
Don't you think this kid is kind of rich? Look at this computer room, you guys.
Yeah.
I found this on the internet and I was really
So
surprised.
fancy.
I gotta ask Timmy. Timmy, I haven't called on you in a while. Timmy, do you have a great computer room like this?
My computer room is a living room.
is the living room. I know, me too. I'm kind of in the living room. What do you think about this kid? Could you find a
Teacher,
kid?
look the fly cam. The fly cam.
I know it's 5 screens. I mean, this is crazy. Could you find like,
White thing. Fly cam is a white thing.
could you find
It
a
is
really
super
rich kid like this
crazy.
Timmy in Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi?
Teacher,
Wait,
my
Oh,
school has a fly cam.
All
My
right, all
school
right.
has
Oh,
a
wait,
fly cam.
let's ask Timmy. Timmy, could you find like a super rich kid like this in Vietnam?
I mean, this one is very common in cafes, but the issue is that the room isn't real, mister. Like,
Oh, you think it's AI generated?
yes, mister, yes.
Okay, interesting comment. I didn't think that. Hey, Timmy, what do you see on the sofa, by the way? I'm pointing to it.
I wonder why is that wrong?
It's a
I
drone.
see.
I mean, there's
I
no
see.
relation.
It's like the fly cam, but actually it's flying part is so small.
Can you have drones, private drones in Vietnam, or does the government doesn't allow it?
No, but my school has one. I have seen it.
Oh, your school has a drone. Timmy, can you have drones if you're a private citizen?
You can have a drones, but they only have access to camera. But for ones that use radar, you have to get a government appreciation or a management with the army.
I mean, what
My
do you
Because
think?
school has
radar.
over 10 drones.
Yeah, but see, if bad people use them to buzz airplanes, that can be really bad. All right,
Yeah.
now in this class, you guys, who likes Harry Potter? There were like 3 or 4 students who really like
Oh,
Harry
I have
I
a
love
full
Harry Potter.
teacher. I have a full stack of book about Harry Potter.
All right, so Mr. Kevin and Susu, look what I have for you. You can describe Hogwarts Library if you want. Tony has a question. Tony, your hand was up. What would you like to say?
I think that the girl standing with curly hair is Hermione.
Yeah, and she became really beautiful as an adult actress too, by the way, you guys. You know, because that's the problem. Some kids are really cute when they're like 10, 11, 12 years old, but when they become teenagers, they lose that, right?
Teacher, do you still remember my last book that I showed you is about the Harry Potter?
So you love your Harry Potter. Now, if you choose this, let's use
Not
this.
really. Not really.
Can you tell me what's going on in this library? What do you see, you guys?
Only
that
see the
Hermione-
Harry Potter. The Harry Potter.
Wait, what do we see? Tony, you want to go? Go ahead.
The
Tony,
three Harry Potters are eating cheesecake.
Tony, what do you see?
I see that Hermione is reading a book to Harry Potter, maybe, and
Yeah.
Ron Wesley.
Now, Susu, I'm not seeing any cheesecake, so we're going to skip that one. Hey, little Ellis. Ellis, are you there? Poor little
And
Ellis.
the
with her mosquito.
books are everything of the books are about cheesecake.
Hey, Ellis, with the mosquito net, Ellis, I didn't get to talk to you. Ellis, what do you see? Do you like Harry Potter? I'm going to do this Ellis here, who looks a little sleepy. Ellis with the mosquito net. Little Ellis, can I call you little Ellis?
Yeah.
Very intelligent. Ellis, I have this one for you. What do you see?
Which one, teacher?
This one here, a really cool.
That is a crazy playground.
I know. Can you
I
have
can
this?
see people and books. It may be in the library.
Could you have this playground in your school?
I can
What's
have
this
I think
playground?
that-
No, teacher.
Oh, maybe yes.
Maybe, yeah. It's a kind of an
And,
expensive.
I wish I
In the
have this.
preschool.
That is a cheesecake playground.
Susu, they keep the cheesecakes here in this special castle, right? And it's guarded by a
Yes.
dragon. All right. And then this is a barn, by the way, where they keep animals. So I think this is like a country playground. Here's a
cheesecake.
track. Yeah. Who said, hey, teacher? All right. All right, you guys. And I think that's all I had. I had the playground, the Hogwarts library, the computer room, which Timmy says that looks like AI. That's kind of funny, Timmy. And then this cafeteria. Can you guys write 8 sentences about what you see in here? Can you make it like this, brown one? There are many things in this room, blah,
Maybe.
blah, are piled high. So we
Okay.
have 20 minutes. Yeah. Who is that?
Teacher,
Yeah.
can we write all four of that picture?
Well, don't copy this, but do you want to do all 4 of them, Tony? It's a lot of work.
Sometimes people
Try.
do their homework in the class.
Yeah, but that would be like 32 sentences, Tony and Kevin. So maybe just pick one, you guys, because that's what the students did last time. And they said, teacher gave us so much homework. And I said, you guys made a mistake. You described all three pictures. You should only describe one picture.
Can you send all 4 of them into yellow, please?
Yeah, let me do that right now. It's a good idea, mister. Thank you, Tony. You
Teacher.
always have the best ideas.
Teacher,
Yes.
sometimes my friend do homework in the class, but someone do their homework only 5 minutes or at least like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4.
Does the teacher get angry when they do that?
Yeah, she very angry.
Yeah. My teacher used to get angry and slam my book. She was a mean teacher, you guys. I still remember her. She wasn't a very good teacher. All right, Tony, it's coming now. The 4 pictures.
I remember that women teachers are actually some women teachers are quite mean.
This is true, but we shouldn't say it spooky because the girls might get angry in class. So
But at least the students in class aren't teachers.
I know. But yeah, you're right. They can be. But then when you get to secondary school, spooky, they can be, the man teachers can be really mean too. So be careful. All right, you guys, it's called Varying Sentence Structure Lessons, but I'm having a slow time getting this on the PDF to upload. It's 11.67 megabytes, and I really want this to go faster, but it's not. I don't know why it does that.
Teacher.
Yes, Mr. Kevin.
Teacher, next when I'm in grade 4, next week, next year, I'm in grade 4. I know my sport teacher, he's very mean.
Oh yeah, some of the sports teachers can be really mean. Yeah.
No, it's mean more than my grade 3 teacher.
I had a mean high school swimming coach teacher, and he used to go outside in the very early morning and he'd pick up a big piece of ice because it snows in my hometown, Chicago. And he'd bring the big piece of ice and he'd throw it at the students who were swimming too slowly. Hey, Ruyoko, are you there?
Teacher, I
Yes,
remember
teacher.
Ruyoko. We can't hear Ruyoko, guys. Wait. Okay, Ruyoko.
Teacher, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you, Ruyoko, with that robot voice. Ruyoko, talk again to us. We kind of like it. It's kind of entertaining.
Teacher, the robot very slowly hear clearly, but when we say loudly more, it's very more. Yeah, it's like
Ruyoko disappeared. Nancy, are you there? You guys are disappearing. Ruyoko, if you can come back, we miss you. He said, teacher. There he is. Ruyoko, did you send a message to everybody? Is it funny?
Yes.
He said, stop calling me the robot voice. Are you getting angry about it, Ruyoko?
Mr. Brandon? Mr.
Okay.
Brandon?
Yes, Tony.
In the Harry Potter, sometimes I miss Professor McGonagall into Professor McDonald. Sometimes I typing. I said Professor McDonald.
Yeah, my name in Japanese is McGowan is Irish, and they say Makugowan. So it makes me laugh. I laugh. Brendan Makugowan, Brendan at the doctor's office, and it's so cute. I just start laughing. Yeah. All right, you guys. So, Tony, did you get the thing I sent in the PDF? So you get the picture of the lunchroom. I'll do it one more time.
Wait.
And then sometimes students say, teacher, what are we supposed to do? Look at only one picture and describe it in 8 sentences. So if I had to do the lunchroom,
but
I'd say,
teacher, if your last online, they don't recognize that they
Thank you, teacher.
write one picture, but they write the whole picture.
all right, Kevin, tell me this again, and I'm going to type what you are saying here because this is a good start, Kevin. Okay, one more time. You start, and I'll give everyone some help.
I just asked them if your last class is the people in your last class teaching recognize that you only get to get one picture to write, but they write the whole picture.
Yes, and it really did happen, Kevin. Were you in basic writing 1, Kevin? Do you remember that? It was in January. I was a new teacher. And the mother said, oh, I'm going to make the student do all 3 pictures. And it was crazy. You guys had to write a whole page And some students said, this is too easy. And some students said, this is too difficult. So I'm like, oh my God, just choose one picture, you guys, just one picture. Spooky, you remember that, right? We had the motorcycle on the ground and the guy was holding his head. And the other one, they were building a house. Ellis remembers that too, I think, right? Okay. Let's try this. Let's try this computer room. Okay, so if I had to type about, you guys all jumped to Hogwarts Library though, right?
No, not really.
Who likes the computer room?
I like
Kevin likes it. Tony likes it. All right.
Spoiled. I think it's spoiled.
Yes, this is very
Like that
good.
computer room. I forgot to
You-
lower my hand.
There's you guys. Somebody said there's this spoiled kid. Do you guys know that word spoiled, right?
It was me, Spooky. I said that.
That was Spooky. He's a spoiled kid in his computer room. Spooky, how did his mom and dad get so much money?
Because
I
they work
think-
hard and they're very smart.
I wondered.
Teacher, I think it's like
parents
a
was
$1 million
billionaire.
or $1 billion. Only million or $1 billion.
They say $1 billion, right? Kevin, that's maybe easier. Because like $1 billion, that's too crazy. Ellis, 11, are you there? You always have good ideas. Ellis, what can you tell us about this rich kid in his computer room? What do you see?
5 screens,
Yeah.
2 damaged brain,
Damage his brain. That's really funny, Alice.
Teacher. There are like the modding things inside of the very shiny box.
and a Batman.
What, Kevin? Shiny things in a box? Wait, what?
I think it's something in that glasses box.
Okay, there's something. Oh, okay, there's a powerful speaker in the glass box. You guys, that's a,
TV.
I think this thing with the red thing is like a sound system to make a really loud noise.
Oh yeah, this is the big screen.
Here's some, I'm using Ellis's idea to make funny jokes. Hey, Nancy, are you there? I see your hand up. What would you like to say?
The rich kids will be boring with many games. With many games.
Yeah.
Because he already play all of it.
All right, Nancy, it's a great idea. Nice work, Nancy. So I said, he gets too much stimulation from these games all day, so he got bored with them. Really nice. How many sentences do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 3 more. Who can give us some more sentences about this?
And the lights are too flashing.
Oh, okay, who said that?
I said that.
Who's I? Spooky?
No, I was muted the whole time.
Oh no, who just said that, Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a good point.
And maybe I wondered how can he sleep with all of those electro
Yeah.
device?
Nice. That's from
I think he will get all the night he play game.
I
And
think
so
that
how-
how can he sleep without a bed and air conditioner? Where is it?
and oh my gosh.
And
That's really funny.
sometimes he forgot to get off this machine. Then it will be boom, and it is never working again.
No one's talking.
I know. I'm just writing this, you guys.
I think it's more than 8 sentences or
I know we just went more. We got like 10 sentences here, you guys. I kind of put in one of these Ellis jokes, which are really funny, sort of a Susu joke also. Susu, can you read this now? Read it all together, what we wrote here.
Okay. There's a there's a spoiled kid in his computer room. His parents are smart and they earn a lot of money. So they spent $1 billion on this computer room. 5 screens most likely damage the kid's brain. There's a powerful speaker in the glass box. This will probably damage the rich kid's hearing. The rich kid will get bored with this whole game center because he has too much stimulation from them from playing all day. Additionally, the lights are too flashy. This will overstimulate him and he won't be able to sleep late at night. And the craziest thing is, his parents spent all this money on the computer room, but they didn't even buy him an air conditioner.
So it's really hot in that room. So that's
Teacher,
really-
but there one thing that he forgot about the hot. He played game, and when he was playing game, and he forgot about the hot in his body.
He
Yes.
forgot to eat cheesecake.
His parents are very forgetful.
From,
And he
get, from
forgot to play
And
the
you say he
cheesecake
is
game.
very smart, but they are very forgetful.
How can he play in a hot place?
I know the computers would break down too. Okay. Hey, and Alice, he doesn't even have a mosquito net or ice cream soup. Can you believe that, Alice? No mosquito net, no ice cream soup. This boy's going to be in bad condition. All right, you guys work on Harry Potter. Tell me about this. I'll take away this. And you guys tell me about the Harry Potter room. I'll write you another paragraph. Now remember,
The Harry Potter is have all
Can I
the
talk
books
about
is-
this one?
yeah, Tony, let's start with Tony, and then you guys each add one sentence. I'll try to do 10 sentences because class ends in 6 minutes. Let's see if we can do one sentence each person. Okay, Tony, go ahead.
I can see in the middle of the room next to the in front of the window, there was
Yeah.
3 person, and I think that was Hermione reading a book for Ron, Wesley, and Harry Potter.
Nice.
all the book in all the book in that library is all the book about witch.
Yeah. How do you spell Hermonia like this? Hermonia like that? And then Kevin says, the books on the
Right.
shelves.
And then the books are very old, just like all the kinds of book in the past.
Okay, we'll write this. The very old books on the shelves. Do you see how we can put this together, Kevin?
Yeah.
Are all about.
I sent how to spell Hermione into the chat.
Sometimes it will be a magic book.
You guys are funny. Your messages are pretty funny. Hermione.
There are white thing is just like
Thanks,
the map.
Tony. You guys are good. You found that name for Hermione. I think that's a
So
Greek name, by the way.
Teacher, the library is just like the white map.
Yes. Hey, let's try someone else. LS11, can you give us a sentence? And do you see how I'm starting with subjects only, like 3 persons, they is a subject, their are a subject. So Ellis, can you start with a subject? You could just say some girls, like maybe these girls.
Mr. Brandon, can I add another?
Sure, Kevin. Tony, sorry.
Some book can even shout or talking.
Oh, that's right.
It's this is quite fictional, so the books are alive.
Okay, good.
In teacher in Hai Phong it's rain all the day.
What was that? What? All right, let's see, who else do we have? Susu, want to try? And then Nancy, I promise.
Oh my God.
The crazy tables and chairs tricked everyone that they don't like.
Is this true?
Nope.
Susu, I like it. I'm just wondering if that was in the original Harry Potter story, but it's okay to make up your own details. Hey, Nancy, what would you like to say?
Oh no, we are just not finished.
Everyone is teacher.
Everyone
Right.
is-
It's arrive of there because two tables and chairs trip day.
okay, everyone is afraid of these tables and chairs. So do you guys see how the subject changed from the chairs and the tables to everyone? It's an interesting change, Nancy and Susu. You guys kind of wrote that together, which is kind of cool. Hey, Alice, are you there? Alice with the mosquito net. Talk to us, Alice. You're quiet and you like Harry Potter. What can you tell us, Alice? Alice on her magic flute. Alice.
Teacher, I think you promised to get Nancy to do it.
Wait, I want to check with Alice and Hannah because you guys need to work with us more. Hey, Alice, are you there? Alice.
Alice.
Oh, no, Alice
Teacher,
isn't
is that
going to turn on a microphone. Hannah, can you help us? Because Alice didn't turn on a
Okay,
microphone.
teacher.
Wait, I have to ask Hannah because some other students need a chance to.
Teacher.
Yes.
Wait, I'm going to hit the mute because I have to talk to Alice here. I mean, Hannah. Hannah didn't get a chance yet.
Teacher.
Wait, we have to talk to Hannah. Hannah, go ahead. Would you like to add to the story?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Hey, Tintin, you joined us from Germany. How are you? Tintin.
Oh, better.
Tintin, are you there? Tintin, what happened to Tintin? He joined and I don't see him. Oh no, Tintin, what happened to our Tintin? All right.
Every day, the strings sings loud and bad songs.
Anna, are you there? Hey, Anna, would you like to add to the story? Anna, are you there? Anna, do you like Harry Potter? Yeah? Okay. How about Rosie? Are you there, Rosie?
Yes.
Hey, Rosie, what do you think of Harry Potter? Do you like Harry Potter?
No, I don't.
All right. Would you like to pick another picture? Like the playground picture or the computer room or the school lunch cafeteria?
The playground picture.
So what can you tell us about the playground picture? Rosie, you didn't get a chance to speak tonight, so sorry about that. Can you give me 3 sentences and I'll start you for the homework? Rosie, here you go. Anything's okay. So Rosie, what about the season? Is this spring or summer or fall?
I think it's spring.
Yeah, it's a nice one because the trees are so green, right? So you can say it's springtime. And is it a school playground or a park playground?
I think it's a park playground.
Okay. We'll call it the local park playground. Okay. Rosie, do the children, do they love this park? Do they seem happy?
Yes, they're so
Yeah.
happy.
Okay, you can write the kids in the park seem so happy. Can you tell me what one of the kids are doing?
They are playing.
Yeah, they're playing. What is this? Is kind of cool. Do you know what this is famous from? Do you guys know this?
Like in the Van Gogh pictures.
Yeah, the Van Gogh pictures. Tony, that's pretty cool. Actually,
But
this comes.
teacher, I saw this for summer.
One kid is on the. You guys know this story, the Yellow Brick Road?
No.
Oh my gosh. This is an old movie from 85 years ago. And
Oh my God.
yeah, do you guys know this was written in my hometown, Chicago? We only have like a minute left or so. Let me show this to you, everyone. The Wizard of Oz, Yellow Brick Road. If I show you this picture, maybe some of you know it.
Oh, I know that story.
Yeah, you know it?
I read it many times.
Is that Alice?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alice, it's a wonderful story, isn't it?
Yes, it is a wonderful story.
And it's from a real movie. So this little girl, Dorothy, and her dog are in a
Teacher,
magic.
all the students in here, except for Alice, is not reading that book.
Oh, that book. Try to find the Yellow Brick Road, the Wizard of Oz, if you can. Let me see. Can I share the screen? Okay. What's going on here, you guys? Okay, I'm going to share this because if you don't see it, then you say, why is this special? Do you see Dorothy and her little dog is called Toto? Susu, do you know this story? You love this story. So Dorothy has to get back to her hometown. So she has to go to the magic kingdom of Oz using the Yellow Brick Road. But there are evil witches and monkeys. There's Dorothy, and she finds the Tin Man and a lion. This lion is always afraid. The Tin Man needs a heart because he has no.
That's like a robotic man.
Yeah, he is. And he needs a heart, and they have to get to Oz. This girl's dressed like Dorothy for Halloween, which I think is super cute. So she follows the Yellow Brick Road with her little dog, Toto. And there's the Wizard of Oz game. And she sees the Scarecrow, and he needs a brain. He has no brain, which doesn't make sense because he can talk. And this is the good witch who helps them. But there's also a really evil witch, and they're afraid of the evil witch because she wants to stop them because
I don't think I can see the evil witch.
I'll do the evil witch here. I'll do the Wizard of Oz, Wicked Witch. When you see the witch, this is crazy, you guys. The witch was actually played by a man. I think it was played by a man. Let's see her. She was famous. Yeah, I think that's really a man. She had an evil voice. Everyone was really afraid of her.
A green face of witch.
Yeah. Oh, I think this was a woman. Yeah, and she hated Dorothy because in the beginning of the story, Dorothy's house falls from a tornado and it kills the evil witch's sister. And so she hates, and she has an army of flying monkeys who can see Dorothy and her friends, and the monkeys have to capture them and bring them back. It's a wonderful story, The Wizard of Oz. So you guys try to see the movie if you can find it on Netflix. It's really good.
Teacher, it's
Yes.
just a human who acted. It's just the people who acted that story.
I know, but Kevin, some little kids really thought they were real witches in their bathtub or something like this, right? And so we used to have bad dreams when we were children. I used to cry when I saw the evil monkeys, you guys. Okay, so you have a choice of 4 pictures, but let me ask people like Spooky and Kevin and Susu.
Well, I think I choose the computer room.
Okay, now do you want to choose a picture of your own? I mean, if you find a really interesting picture, can you describe your own picture? But don't use AI because AI is helping kids describe pictures now. Did you guys know that? And teachers see
No,
it happen.
teacher, my AI didn't help me see the picture. My
No,
AI
be
is only
careful.
talking.
If you have a really good AI, it will look at a picture and tell you what's going on in the picture. I shouldn't even tell you that.
I know it, teacher. My AI can send a picture and talk, but when he talk a lot, and then his machine not talk again, so we have to use chat, and he will not send picture. Sometimes I ask him to send a picture, but he didn't send.
Kevin, don't do it. Hey, Nancy has a question. Nancy,
because my robot cannot.
All right, let's see what Nancy has to say. Nancy, wait, Nancy and Tony. Nancy, go ahead. You have a question, and then Tony. Nancy.
No, I have a question.
Oh, okay. Tony, you have a question.
How can we send a picture to AI and then it and then it describe it.
I
And then
know, Tony,
describe
this
a
is
picture.
crazy because it's creating
But
problems
I
all over
tried
the world.
I tried it many times, but it cannot describe a picture.
Oh, okay, because it makes really weird mistakes that people think are really funny, right? So you're right, it's not so good right now. But teachers
Yeah.
are worried that kids are going to get better and better at it, right? Okay,
Yeah,
so here we
can
go.
you send me the Hogwarts picture? I like it, that one.
All right. Now listen, Tony, if you want, you can choose your own picture. Kevin, you can choose your own picture. Nancy, Alice, if you guys don't want to use these 4 pictures of a lunchroom, a computer room, Hogwarts, or the playground, you can choose your own picture. But can you also remember, Ellis 11, you're really good, and Susu Spooky, you guys remember recording your voice for debate class? Can you do that again, like a video or an audio file, because that really helps you guys tell a story really well?
Teacher, I need to go out because I
Okay.
need to record a video.
Okay, I'll put in Yalo, I'll put the homework for you one more time to see, okay, you guys?
Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye, everyone. Let's say goodbye to everyone. Goodbye, Tony, great.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Ryoko. Bye, Kevin. Bye, bye,
Bye,
bye.
teacher.
Bye, bye, Tintin, Jesse. Bye, bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, bye,
Thank
Rosie.
you, Miss
Bye,
Alice.
bye, Alice. Bye, bye, Alice. Bye, bye, Timmy. Bye, bye, Tintin. Bye, bye, Susu. Bye, bye, Hannah. Bye, bye, bye,
Bye,
bye. I have to say
teacher.
goodbye to all of you. Thank you so much. Bye, bye, Elsa. Nice work. Bye, bye, Tony. See you guys. Bye, bye, Hannah. And bye, bye, Elsa. Bye, bye, Alice.